We're going to try to keep this PG. The biggest black manufacturer in the world.
They got Beyonce
here.
and Just Move.
Yes.
I wish I could have a boy, but at the same time, I'm scared.
And a lot of the reasons why y'all have a problem with us is because you refuse to come to terms with what has happened to us. Somebody, who got some lemon? I need some lemon.
I'm Keaira LaShae and
KP.
You are now listening to the Perfect Couple Podcast. We are far from perfect.
Psych.
But as high school sweethearts, we do know a thing or two about having a dope relationship and building generational wealth, all while raising 3 daughters and being social media famous.
In our podcast, we'll discuss everything pertaining to marriage, intimacy, family, fitness, and balancing life in general.
Oh, and our crazy journey of how we went from eating dried tuna squares in crusty motels
to being CEOs of several multi-million-dollar brands.
So sit back
and enjoy the conversation.
Hey, baby.
Hey, mama.
Welcome to the Perfect Couple Podcast. I'm your girl, Keaira LaShae and
KP.
Period. So we super excited to have you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you've never tuned in before, then you are in for a treat.
Welcome.
We are welcome.
Welcome, goddammit.
Where is that from?
Bernie Mac.
Okay, I was like, where is that from? Oh, he was telling the white people welcome to the comedy show. Mm-hmm. Hilarious. Aw, rest in peace, Bernie Mac.
He's my favorite comedian,
so
by the way.
So funny. Okay, so if you've never watched us or tuned in to us before, we are something like some vets in a relationship. We've been together for 25 years. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. That's how long we've been together. But we've, since we were kids, we grew up together. We've learned so much about each other and about ourselves in the process of this relationship. Mm-hmm. So we love to give advice on how to have a healthy relationship, because we do have a very healthy relationship. We coast it right now.
At least we like to think so.
We do.
That's all that matters.
Period. We like to coast in our relationship. Mm-hmm. So we try to give advice to people to hopefully inspire them to work on their relationships and make it non-toxic, because that's the most important thing when it comes to being in any type of relationship. We talk about intimate relationships, but also friendships, family, business. We talk about parenting, because we are parents of 3 beautiful little girls.
Good Lord.
Oh my gosh. 3 beautiful little girls, ages 9, 5, and 2. We homeschool them. Mainly daddy right here. He be killing it. They got straight A's right now.
They got straight A's.
Yes.
And
okay.
It is a lot of work. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not.
Yeah, but you're killing it, babe.
But the funny thing is, though.
What?
I tried to help Amari with one of her tests. That's our kindergartner.
Oh, you told me.
And I got 2 wrong out of 5.
Horrible. Trash.
That joke was hilarious. I got him right the next time, but I was like, wow.
So you don't know how to do kindergarten work?
Can't do kindergarten work.
Well, she has straight A's right now. That's all that matters. You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day. Oh. So good. All right. What else? Oh, we have a multitude of businesses. We are CEOs of a conglomerate of businesses. What does that mean? That means we got a lot of businesses. Just a lot. Which we'll talk about. We are serial entrepreneurs. But are we entrepreneurs anymore? I think we still are, but we're
still considered entrepreneurs.
Yeah. But we have over 30 employees now.
We
That's
ready
crazy.
To get up out that entrepreneur title.
Yes. So we've built multi-million-dollar brands from businesses from the ground up. Me and KP. That's crazy.
Yeah, I just always see her face.
Right.
I'm trying to be better.
Yeah, that's why I say me and you. Like
because everybody think she the face of everything. Because she's
yeah.
She's the outgoing one. She like
yeah,
talking to y'all and
extrovert, doing
the extras and doing the lives. And I'll be like, do I want to do a live? Absolutely not.
But you're getting better.
I'm trying. Mm-hmm. I am trying, and now I think I'm at a point where it's just a matter of doing it. You checking phones now during the podcast?
Look, hey, we got things to do for Black Friday now. I'm just trying to make sure I keep up on these shipments.
Yeah. So the fellas that's watching, I'm gonna get better. I actually would like to have more dialogue with people in the community.
Yeah.
As we grow, because I would like to be a better. Not just a better man, but I would like to understand more of the things that I'm not, a part of anymore. You know what I mean? I live differently than I did when I was younger. Mm-hmm. I've seen things, so I'd like to learn from other people's experiences, especially men, and see how we can, start trying to better our situation.
Yeah, I love that. I kind of do this. I definitely do the same with my community too of women.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's cool. I think that you're doing a great job. He's always been behind the camera, and so you guys have not gotten a chance to see his growth behind the camera. But for those who've been OG, that's been with us for a while, y'all have seen him transition from behind the camera to in front of the camera to being shy at first to killing it now. So
and I just gotta
you're
go
doing great
all the way now.
Yeah, but
there's still some aspects that I'm missing.
Listen, this whole content creator thing mixed with being a parent, mixed with being a husband is not easy, right? A business owner of several businesses. You have employees.
But you do it.
I know, but yeah, that's true. But I've been doing this for a long time and I love it. This is what I do. Like, I love everything about what I do.
That's
like, I genuinely do. I love uplifting people. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Keaira LaShae, and you can look me up. You can Google me and you'll see all the things. But in a small explanation, I am a singer-songwriter first. I am a dancer, choreographer. I've done so many things in the music industry as well. I got popular there first.
And the people listening, get on her about the music though. Since she wanted to say I'm a singer-songwriter.
I'm a singer-songwriter, and I've been working on it.
So I needed to come out.
I need to get my life together.
I don't be saying this because she's my wife, but this is my favorite artist.
Aww,
so
thanks, honey.
There's a lot of artists that I like, but she does music how I like my R&B, which I'm an R&B head, which we're going to have a conversation about that at some point too. She did me dirty, y'all. But I love R&B, and she does R&B the way I like it.
Thank you, baby. So with that being said, thank you. Singer, songwriter, dancer, choreographer, definitely a fitness inspiration. I got really popular doing dance fitness, but I'm also certified in so many different genres or disciplines of fitness. And I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mommy. I'm a wife. I'm a public speaker. I'm an author. I have a book out called Stepping Into Your Confidence. And that's the self-confidence building book, which I don't talk about a lot, but I've done a lot of things, and I'm still doing a lot of things. There's so much more to be done. I just love uplifting people, especially women. I love to encourage people. I love to motivate them. Even when I go to class, they are like, what do you do? Because why are you more amped than the teacher? Why are you more encouraging than the teacher? But that's because that's what I've always been. I've always loved to help people. So, I'm just excited to see where we go with this journey. What else do we talk about, babe? We talk about finances for sure, like the ups, the downs, the industry.
Everything that got to do with money, the different industries too.
Yeah.
Because we've been in a few of them, and we are in more of them now than before.
Yeah. So music industry, tech industry, fashion industry,
manufacturing,
supplement,
e-commerce.
Yeah.
Like we're in a lot of different industries now.
Yeah. So which
more
is
than likely,
cool.
y'all gonna start seeing us outside of our current spaces. Hopefully, a lot more. We're gonna be doing panels. We're gonna be doing speaking engagements. We'll do other people's podcasts. We're gonna start finding the time because our team is getting more complete.
Yeah.
So we can kind of get away from here a little bit and start doing more to promote the brands.
Yeah. Yeah. And just getting out there and like being in the face of the community, because we've had our head down for a long time working and building.
Just working.
Yeah.
And which is crazy, the support we've gotten without any major publications.
You guys are incredible. Yes. Oh my God.
Like, when I mean no major publications, nobody's talking about us outside of
our
your
community.
fan base. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the people who follow you, the people who love you. Nobody's really talking about us like that.
Well, we've been blowing up on social media lately. We've been blowing up on TikTok. We've been blowing up on Instagram, Facebook. So we are thankful for you guys sharing our brands, whether it's
tagging
the supplement
people.
brand. One of the biggest brands right now, that's one of our biggest sponsors, is Just Move Supplements. That's our protein. That's our supplement brand. So we have a premium vegan supplement brand that includes proteins, vegan proteins, soy-free, dairy-free, whey-free, no peanuts, things like that. Really delicious flavors, nostalgic to our childhood. I say ours now because he's a part of my childhood, and I introduced him to the Southern delicacies.
All of them. I had no idea.
So we have flavors
we was
like
together for 4 years before I tried sweet potato pie.
I know, you just wouldn't do it.
Because
You was just like,
it didn't
I
look
don't know.
appetizing to me.
Yeah, and now you love
my
it. Now
Lord.
he get his own made. My grandma make him his own freaking sweet potato pie. It's ridiculous. He's so spoiled. Anyway, which you should be though.
Yes.
But we have sweet potato pie.
Banana freaking pudding.
What else? Lemon pound cake.
Which is fire.
That's what I got in my cup right now.
And that's what I'm stuck on too.
But wait.
What?
I've been on the apple pie and banana pudding so hard. We got apple pie too. Buttercream cupcake and chocolate cake, blueberry muffin. But I've been on the apple pie and the banana pudding so tough. And this is just, I'm just being honest. I forgot that lemon pound cake was that fire.
It's good.
Because I was like, you know what? I want to have lemon pound cake today. I said, that's why these people going crazy over the lemon pound cake. It is delicious. Like I'm not saying it because we make it, because we do manufacture.
Yeah, we actually make it.
Yeah.
So we mix it. We order our ingredients. We mix it. We bag it.
We formulate.
These flavors were created by us. You know, and we real proud of the sweet potato pie because we built that one.
Yeah, my mom.
Yeah,
that's my
that
mom's
one was
recipe.
built from scratch.
Yeah, a lot of you guys are loving the sweet potato pie. Most of y'all. What else was I gonna tell them though? We also have fat burners. This thing right here, this fat burner crazy because listen. I just saw one lady was talking about it on TikTok. She was like, it's been a week. I've only been drinking this fat burner for a week and my mom could see the difference. She was like, my mom doesn't know what I'm doing. She said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it because you're looking good.
That's because you also take this fat burner and you want to do something.
Yeah, you definitely get
you
energy from it. Yeah, you get an energy boost and no crash.
You might even just be more energetic at work and you just burning more calories.
Yep. You might take the stairs instead of the elevator, or
or the way you move is a little bit quicker. Like, you know what I mean? So it's all these little things that help you burn calories throughout your day, but that stuff,
it works.
It works very well.
It really does. It really does. My body looking good. Obviously,
yes,
thank you, honey. Obviously, I put in work still. I work out. That helps maximize the results. Because some people be like, can you drink the proteins, the supplement, the fat burners, the energy rush without working out? Absolutely. But if you work out, it will maximize your results. It's going to help you out a lot.
We have to get better at talking about things that are upcoming.
Yeah.
Our capsule line is coming very soon.
Like soon. Like for Black Friday.
Super proud of, and we're going to give y'all a ton of information as to why you should switch from your current
to us
supplements to us.
Wait, speaking of that, we saw a review on the proteins. Someone said they switched from their 20-year protein brand that they've been rocking with for 20 years to us. Look,
we make a damn good product. Like,
we
period.
do, and I was just blown away by that. I know we make a great product, but like the fact that this person you're with something for 20 years. You've been loyal to that brand for 20 years. That means that we really rocked your world with that protein, and I love that for us.
We did though.
We did the damn thing.
And we got a whole bunch of people that ain't never had no protein. Like now, here's my problem with that though. For those people who ain't never had protein, but you on your protein kick and you want to keep taking it.
Yeah.
You might be out of town. You ain't got no samples, and then you want to get somebody else's protein. It's not gonna taste like ours.
No.
It's not. So please don't ever take another brand expecting what you get from us. We tell you that it's a blueberry muffin in that package.
It's a blueberry muffin.
It's going to taste like a blueberry muffin.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are adamant about. That's why there's certain flavors we haven't dropped yet because they're not perfected.
Yeah.
Right? Y'all been asking for a peach cobbler. We can't drop it until it tastes like a peach cobbler.
Yeah. And we've been working on it.
We're not going to give you no peach rings.
Right.
No peach candy.
Right.
No peaches. We're going to give you peach cobbler.
And not cobbler. Cobbler. Cobbler.
Then y'all asking for like a strawberry type joint. A lot of that. We working on that. Whether it's going to be a milkshake, an ice cream, a shortcake, we don't know yet. But whatever it say on that package, that's what you're going to get.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what's crazy? This is the coolest thing because we have had some supplement brands. A lot of supplement brands have bought our stuff. We can see y'all names on the shipping. But anyway, which is fine. Y'all can buy whatever y'all want. We ain't mad about it. But what's funny is people try to reverse engineer our stuff. And the thing is, you got to understand that our taste buds, are different.
Well, the main thing about reverse engineering is that it will tell you what's in it.
But it don't tell you the formula. Exactly.
So you won't know how much of this or that.
Yep.
You know, how we tweaked our ingredients to fit our flavor palette.
Yep.
They're not going to. they're not gonna be able to.
They've already tried.
Right.
We know that.
Mhm.
You know. So yeah. So anyways, if you want to kick up your nutrition game, if you want to, especially because the new year is coming up, we are going to be providing you guys with some of the best products. We pride ourselves on quality and effectiveness when it comes to our products. So if you're looking for a supplement brand to try, check us out at justmovesupplements.com. Period. All right. Tell me about your week, babe.
Well, my week is still ongoing.
I know, right?
I did hoop today.
I heard about it. You told me, baby.
I stunk it up though.
Yeah. But your knees was doing good.
Oh my Lord! But that's why I stunk it up.
Okay.
Because I'm used to playing with pain. I had none.
So you didn't even know how to act, really?
My shot was I was shooting the ball so hard because I was actually shooting jump shots. And I was like,
your feet were coming off the ground.
Yes.
You was actually.
Yes. Which is new for me. I haven't been able to do that in a while.
Aww.
Uncle done bought something. Oh my Lord.
My uncle be buying these gyms from from Amazon.
I don't know what he gave me. Now I'm hoping I don't have to pay the price for it later though.
I was gonna say wait, because we're gonna have to make some of that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
We have to make it.
Yeah. We love making. we love manufacturing
stuff. I can't even go to the grocery store without being like, what ingredients up there?
Yeah. Oh, that's trash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we love making stuff. But kudos to you for no knee pain.
Right.
Now you got to operate without the knee pain,
but
and
if
then
that
become
keeps
a monster.
happening, yeah, it's. I ain't gonna lie. We in Houston, it's about to be a problem.
Shout out to Houston. Okay. Although the weather is so bipolar, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's tricky right now.
Shout out to Houston and all the surrounding cities.
Texas, period.
Shout out.
We just was in Austin.
Yeah.
Y'all people down there is beautiful.
Yeah, very
we
creative.
Know Dallas is phenomenal.
Yeah, just shout out to Texas.
Yeah, we live in San Antonio.
The people here have been supporting us like crazy. We have cages and cages of shipments that go out to just Houston alone.
Yes. Houston then came up. Like,
Houston has been showing out. And then it's dope seeing people on the street.
Well, Houston get to be proud that we started this here. So as this company grows, that's something that Houston are going to be able to be like, nah, y'all have the biggest black manufacturer in the world.
They got Beyonce and Just Move.
Yes.
Which I love.
We starting here.
Yeah.
So we manufacturing here. All these products we making is here.
Yeah. And it's a lot of people that they say that. They're like, this is made in Houston or Katy. Mm-hmm. This is made in Texas. Like, they want to represent for us too. And I think that that's really cool. So shout out to you guys. Thank you, Dallas. Thank you, Houston. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, San Antonio. Thank you everywhere. Plano. Mm-hmm. Like, what's the other one? Killeen. Like, Texas is representing like crazy.
Absolutely.
Now we also got to talk about Las Vegas. That's a big one for us.
Yep.
New York, Atlanta.
Most of the cities we've lived in, we haven't lived in New York, but we've lived in Atlanta. We've lived in Vegas. We've lived in LA, and all those cities tend
Tampa
to keep
shows up for us.
Tampa keeps coming.
That's
through.
our hometown.
You know what I mean? That's kind of crazy too.
Yeah, yeah. It's dope when we see like our schoolmates, names. It's like some of them don't even know it's us. It's our product.
Right.
Like somebody was like, oh my God, I've been buying this for a year and had no idea that was y'all's brand. I think that's dope because that means that the product speaks for itself. It's not just, you either tasted it somewhere or heard about it somewhere without me being involved or you being involved. And I think that's super dope. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love being recognized on the street or when we're at events and stuff.
My mom said that she was driving in her car.
Oh, yeah.
And she was drinking out her Just Move shaker cup.
Yeah.
And somebody pulled up next to her
at the stoplight.
With a Just Move shaker cup at the stoplight.
That was super cool. Yeah, that is so dope.
We love the fact that y'all are using our stuff.
Yeah.
It gives us confidence to keep making it.
Absolutely.
And every time we come up with a new product, like, man, we talk all the time where we're going to be at a year from now with this manufacturing.
Yeah.
We trying to make everything for y'all.
Yeah.
Everything. And we want it to taste great.
We want it to be effective.
And we trying to keep the BS out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we don't talk about all of our future plans, but right now our capsule line is beginning. I want to make sure I emphasize our capsule line is coming.
Yes, for Black Friday though.
Yes.
Like that's right around the corner, babe.
Mm-hmm.
And let's talk about it real quick. So we got the Just Immunity. which people are gonna need. I keep saying this because flu season is around right here now, and the weather is changing, right? Cold season, allergy, like all the things. So just immunity is just that. It's immunity capsules to help with your immune system, boost that immune system, and keep you nice and healthy.
And it's got echinacea,
vitamin
elderberry,
C,
and vitamin C, vitamin C in it. Are just chill. That's our magnesium supplement, which I need.
D3.
Yes, almost. I don't even know. I got to get the exact statistic, but there's a very, very high percentage of people in the world, definitely in this country, that are magnesium deficient.
And vitamin D3.
And vitamin D3 deficient.
Yeah.
So
we wanted to.
We're putting both of those together.
It also helps too. That magnesium helps to absorb the D3 better.
Yes, and vice versa. And then you get to get the magnesium in your system. And we're going to do a video specifically for that. We found a really good one that talks about magnesium use and why you need it in your body, and being deficient is, especially in our community, because magnesium has something to do with high blood pressure. Yes. And that's really prevalent in our community, and a lot of us are deficient in it. So we're going to talk about magnesium specifically, and vitamin D3, and how we need them. Yeah. So that's why we put that particular capsule together.
I'm going to be bringing somebody on. I don't know if it's going to be, y'all, I'm starting my own podcast, so.
I am too.
He is too. So stay tuned for that. But I don't know if I'm going to bring her on here or if I'm going to bring her on mine. But Nurse Jasmine, she's a nurse practitioner that reads the blood work for people. I'm going to introduce you guys to her so that you can get your blood work done anywhere. And you'll be able to send it to her, upload it into some type of whatever platform she has. It's a private platform, of course, and she can read into your labs. She'll read deeper into it than the doctors, because she really cares. She's a Black nurse. She's really passionate about what she does. So I was like, nah, we need to work together, because we can help so many people, figure out why they're so tired. Maybe they're tired because not just stress, not just you got a bunch of crap to do, but also you're deficient in some things. You know what I mean? And we can help you figure that out. So we're going to work together to help maximize the life, quality of life for people. And then, so I'm really excited about that. I'm super excited about that. And then hair loss too. People are having a lot of issues with hair loss, especially in our community. We're going to team up with Renita out here. She's so dope. First of all, she's an amazing length retention expert. And what I mean by that, she helps you maintain your length. First, she helps you grow your hair, but also maintaining the length. She educates you guys on that, and for men and women. And again, your blood work has a lot to do with that. Some people don't know, like, oh shoot, I didn't know that I needed protein, vitamin D3, K2, all these things to help with my hair growth. So it starts from the inside out. So we're going to be doing a lot of things. You need some water? We're going to be doing a lot of things to add value, even more things. I mean, I've been adding value to the community for a long time, but we're going to be doing even more. So stay tuned for that.
Yep. Oh, then the last one is the just shrooms.
Yeah. Oh.
5 mushrooms that you
super
mushrooms that you need is going to help with a list of things. We're going to go down the list of everything that it helps with.
So it does help with weight management. It helps with stress. Oh, don't forget the ashwagandha in the Just Chill.
Yes. There's ashwagandha also in the Just Chill.
Yeah, that one's going to be one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But yes, back to the mushrooms. That helps with weight management, stress management, also immunity as well, focus, and natural energy. So that's going to be a big one. And
then right after that, y'all are going to get our multivitamin. So we're going to work on that, and we're going to work so that our line can be taken
across the board.
You won't get too much of anything. You'll be able to take the whole thing, and you'll be able to switch from your current supplements or current vitamins to ours, which we won't have no fillers, and which we'll have a whole conversation about. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of fillers in what's on the market right now. Yeah. And ours, there will be none. Right. Just like with our protein powders, there are no fillers. There's no extras. Yeah. You just get protein powder, and that's just kind of how we do our business.
And flavor.
Yes, lots of
flavor. And then our no sweeteners. So we're also releasing a line of produce. Ooh, y'all. We're also releasing a line of protein with no sweetener in it at all. So you'll still get the amazing flavors that we offer, but you can add your own sweetener of choice. So if you like honey, agave, date sugar, dates, natural dates or whatever, or just fruit. You can add your own sweetener, so that's going to be a huge seller because you can control the amount of sweetness.
Well, we're actually doing a test with it first, so we're doing 15 serving bags for that. Y'all run it up. We'll switch it to 30 servings.
Yep.
We just have to know that the product will be in heavy demand.
Yeah,
and then we'll
I
do
believe
30
it will
servings.
for sure. We're going to open up the
You'll
doors.
definitely
to
be able to just buy 2 of them initially, but we're doing 15 serving bags to start.
Yeah. Look, I did the banana pudding the other day. We did, the whole family. Delicious. This lemon pound cake gonna hit too.
Yep. And you can use whatever sweetener you want. That's up to you. We're not going to tell you. I mean, granted, there's, some sweeteners are healthier than others.
That's up to you, though.
You choose wisely,
yeah.
Especially for those people who need specific sweeteners for some form of health ailment or whatever the case may be. This is for y'all.
Yeah. I'm proud of us, babe. Like, some companies, most companies operate in selfishness, and I'm just, like, so proud of us. I'm proud that we don't let money determine how we operate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it costs money to do this stuff. Trust me, y'all. It costs a lot of money to do what we do.
We want to make money. Like, we're not going to sit here and act like.
Yeah, we work hard.
We want to make money. We want the company to be successful.
It's just like anybody else that go to work. You want to get paid for it.
But we just not trying to grab every single dollar y'all got.
Yeah.
Like, we got a compliment for taking the price down because we had a issue with our blueberry muffin as far as our supply is concerned. So we had to take it out for a little bit. So we dropped to 6 servings or 6 samples, and we dropped the price. And somebody said that they couldn't believe that we as a company would do that.
Yeah, they were just like, "Oh my God, that's amazing." And
I was just thinking, like, shouldn't
that's
you
morally
do that?
correct, right? Yeah, but
we have one less. We're not going to charge the same amount,
right? But apparently, companies do that. So we're not money hungry. We do make a lot of money, but we're not money hungry. The thing about making all the money that we make, we put it right back into
we're trying to grow our business,
our brand. Yeah,
we want to be able to make more products. So we want to expand our manufacturing like tenfold.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Hire more people in the community because right now, if y'all don't know, we hired our whole family. My grandma even works here.
Yeah.
Now, she ain't doing nothing crazy, y'all. She's just putting tags and stuff on, and she's giving the stamp of approval to the proteins. Remember when we first manufactured the banana pudding? When we did our first manufacturing run, she was like, that's not right. We had to go back to the drawing board.
Yep.
And she is my inspiration. She's the inspiration behind these flavors. So if she approves, when she approves it, it's like, cool. If she say it tastes like the banana pudding that she used to make when we were kids, it's a good thing. It's a go. So all of these have been approved by grandma herself. So yay! That's a big deal. All right, what else have we done this week? We definitely been filming this week.
Yep.
And I've been hitting the gym, but also I've been doing, what's our workout of the week? What's your workout of the week?
My workout of the week was in the gym this week.
What was that? What'd you do?
Just a lot of calisthenics. I kind of went overboard when we got back from Austin because I didn't work out for 4 days.
Yeah.
So I started off my workout with 200 push-ups, and in between I did I did the ab roller.
Okay.
And then on my chest day, I work backwards. So I do all of my like cable crossovers, all my lighter movements first, and then I hit my heavy movements last. So I did 5 exercises and then finished off with like 100-pound dumbbells. So it was pretty brutal.
I did our ride out series in the online gym or the fitness app. If you want to be
challenged, do that ride out series.
Yeah, it was so much fun though, and a lot of the ladies are loving it in the community, the fitness community that we have. And then I've been going to cycling class, and I've been playing around again with the Build Your Own. That's one of my favorite features in our app. We do have a fitness app, If You Can Move, or ifyoucanmove.com if you want to check out the site. But we have like over 1,000 plus workouts, and we're constantly adding more. And one of my favorite features is the build your own, where you get to literally build your own. Look, we've upgraded that. So I can't wait to release the live version of that, because that's the one I've been playing around with. And it looks great. It operates nicely. So I'm super excited to show you guys. But it's going to be a lot easier to use for the members. But I like the fact that according to my mood, I can build whatever workout I want. I can add my own music. It's just cool to me. Like, so that's been my workouts of the week. Yeah. Let's get into this video reaction, unless you got something.
Nope.
No? Okay. So if you don't know, our video reaction segment is literally just us reacting to a video that we chose, whether KP chose the video offline, or whether I chose it, or whether we both was like, look at this craziness, or look at this is inspiring. So it's something that we want to, that we feel like we can connect with in a way, or that we can give advice on, or something like that. So this week's video reaction is to it's towards our friends video.
Yep.
Angel, that chick Angel.
Mrs. Tanksley.
And yes, also known as Mrs. Tanksley.
And shout out Tank, that's the homie.
And then yes, absolutely. So Marcus, also known as Marcus Ain't on the Gram, which is on the gram, and Mr. Tanksley, like you said. So they have a podcast as well, and it is called "Is This Going to Cause an Argument?"
Which we went to live, and it was phenomenal.
It was super fun. So make sure you guys check them out as well if you haven't already. But let's play. You want to play it? You can play it from.
Oh, I sent it to you.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
I'll
should
play
have
it.
up.
I got it. All right. So this was a really interesting subject that I thought was pretty cool. But KP sent this to me as well. All right. Here we go.
I always wanted a house full of girls. That's what I thought I would have. I wanted a boy more for the sake of my husband, but not that I felt like I needed to experience being a boy mom. So to not have any girls, I feel like I've finally gotten to a place where I have fully come to grips with it. I've mourned these imaginary daughters or daughter. Hell, I would have been good with one. I have mourned that, and so I've let that go, and I'm excited to see what my boys are growing up into. So that was a huge thing, because I think, or maybe it's just me, I think as a woman who knew she was going to be a mom, I wanted to see a better version of myself. Like to give birth to that and to put so much in her that I could see how she was a better version than me. You know what I'm saying?
I love that video.
Yeah.
I love that video. It makes me emotional because I felt like that for a long time when it came to having a boy for you. I'm like, damn, that's your fault though. Okay. But what makes me emotional about it is that I do have 3 daughters, and I can understand where she's coming from when she's talking about like seeing the better version of yourself. When you are a selfless person, a selfless mother, parent, that's what you want to see in your kids. You want to see them be better than you.
Yeah.
You want to pour into them. I've had an amazing childhood. My family is incredible. So I'm a pretty decent person. You know what I mean? Morally, I'm empathetic as well. I'm caring, I'm giving, I'm selfless, but I can make it to where my kids are better than me.
Yep.
Pouring into those girls have meant the world to me. I mean, just calling them beautiful every single day, every day, all day. So they know. Like,
they gonna know that.
They know. We call them intelligent, smart, strong, resilient, all the things. And it's just so incredible to pour into them, to feed their little spirits, to feed their souls, But I did have to come to grips that I wasn't going to have a boy. And I still think about it though. Like, I say come to grips, but I still think about it like, damn, I wish I could have a boy, but at the same time, I'm scared because your mama said you was horrible.
I was a horrible child.
And it's like, do I want that in my life right now?
Horrible child.
Like, I don't need that in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving Benjamin Button right now, and I want to keep it that way.
For many, me would have stressed you out.
I know. Your mama told me about all the crazy things that you used to do.
She don't know the half.
But I know the other half. You know what I'm saying? And I don't need that in my life right now. So, but sometimes I do think about that. I'm like, man, and you know, we've had 4 miscarriages, and so, you know, shout out to all the mothers and fathers that have had to deal with that. That is hard. It's so hard. So shout out to you guys. We're sending you so much love and so much encouragement and so much comfort right now. But we've had 4 miscarriages, and I'm like, dang, I wonder if one of those were boys. You know, I think about that a lot. And honestly, when we did the last gender reveal, a part of me, you knew already. A part of me wanted a boy, but most of me wanted a girl. I love being a girl mom.
I was hoping, but I already knew.
Yeah. I love being a girl mom. Angel, anytime you want to come get the girls, okay, so you can feel like you got some girls, come get them. Okay, we can switch off for a couple days, and I can raise up some boys for 2 days. Because I think it's dope that they have 4 boys, but they are raising those boys to be such gentlemen. They're such good kids. They're such great kids. Like, they don't be doing craziness. I love that.
Yeah, that video hit
What you
differently
think
for me.
Okay.
Because I can understand what she's going through.
Yeah.
Like, we just in the same boat when it comes to that.
Yeah.
So having 3 daughters is different for me because I can't relate to being a little girl.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've never been a little girl before.
Yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, I think every man in the back of their mind would love to have a little boy.
Yeah, a mini
you know?
me.
And like to raise a little boy without having to deal with what I had to deal with.
Which is what, for people that don't know?
First of all, I'm an 80s baby. So I grew up in the crack era. I seen some things that little kids shouldn't have to see.
Yeah.
You know, I've been through some things. Some of it I ain't ready to talk about what I've been through. Not fully, not like that.
You don't have to.
But just to be able to raise a little boy, and the only thing he would have to concentrate on is being a great man.
And that you would give
all
to him all day.
Trauma that I have, he wasn't going to feel that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I would become if I didn't have that type of baggage. What my decision-making process would be. You know, I don't know if that, and I feel like I'm going to be great. I haven't reached my peak.
You are great.
But I don't know what type of greatness you can get out of somebody who don't have to go through things.
Right.
When they only got to concentrate on
schoolwork.
Yeah, learning.
Yeah.
Whatever their craft is. Like, you don't have to worry about, you know, nobody putting no gun in your face. Nobody telling you need to buy drugs. You need to join this gang.
Yeah.
You need to deal with these types of people or that types of people or seeing people getting shot or stabbed or any of that kind of weird stuff. Not going to see none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All you're going to do is be a little boy. And like, I'm going to take all of that from him because I already been through it.
Yeah.
And I was going to make sure that he was never going to be in that type of environment.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not anybody's fault. My life is my life.
Yeah.
But just from what I've learned, being able to take that little boy and turn him into a man without the drama. Yeah. I'm just curious as to what
that would be
like.
I mean, you can always reverse that vasectomy you got going on. We could try.
Because
we definitely practice enough.
That's too much stress. I was so stressed every time he was pregnant.
Yeah, I know, right?
And with my luck, we'll just have another girl anyway.
Hey, but I wouldn't be mad. I'm telling you, I love.
But also the pain that you was
love
in.
It. Yeah.
That was hard to deal with.
Yeah.
I don't want you going through that no more. And the recovery is brutal.
Yeah, a little bit.
So, nah.
Yeah. Was there anything that you want to say to Angel and Marcus about that video?
Well, Tank, he gets to do it 4 times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She don't know what it's like to be a little boy.
Yeah.
You know, so as a man, you know, you can coach your girls and do all these things, but there's just certain things I'm not going to have with them.
Yeah.
You know, there's certain conversations that you have with your son.
Yeah.
You know, that I'm not gonna have those conversations.
Right. Maybe not that, but you could maybe, one day have a son of your own when it comes to your daughters, like how my family was like,
Hopefully.
they took you in. Yeah.
I'll take
pray.
that as well.
And same for Angel. Like, hopefully you get a daughter that the daughter that you never had, that you always wanted, in that way. You know what I mean?
I think it's little things too with a man and a son, like,
I know it's not the same too.
Sports is always a thing. Not that your daughters can't play sports or be great at sports, but it's still different.
Yeah.
When it's your son, especially when you've been an athlete, you would hope to teach him some of the things that you've learned. And so it does suck not having a son, but I'm also very happy that I have 3 girls.
Right. Which I'm sure the same for them.
I didn't mourn my children though, or my children that don't exist. I guess I came to terms though, the same way she had to. You still have to come to terms with the fact that you're not gonna have a son.
Yeah. I've always at first I wanted 4 boys. I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't know what you was thinking either.
But I think I felt like that because my grandmother had 4 boys, 1 girl, my mom. But yeah, I am glad I have 3 girls. I love being a girl mom. I love seeing them grow up. That's one of the coolest things and the toughest things that I've ever had to deal with. But I am very grateful that I do get a chance to have little mini me's. When they dress up like me, they put my wigs on and my shades on and my lipsticks and stuff. That is really cool. And I wish that I could have done that for you. Like, I wish I could have. Well, but I'm saying I wish that we could have had a little mini KP.
I do wish, and I'm not saying because when people take everything out of context. I just wish that last one would have been a boy and we would have been 2 boys and a girl. But the fact that Kobe is Kobe,
I love
I'm cool
it.
with that. I'm perfectly
it. That's my little
fine.
mama.
I love that little mama, my little chocolate baby.
So sweet, cute.
But just on some man type conversations, like yes, you want a little you.
Well, I mean, like I said,
no,
okay, because I'm saying I'm open to it.
I don't want no more kids though. I just wish we would have had a boy. That's all.
I'm open. Wide open.
Look at that. I got my beard wet already. Better stop playing.
Always
with
me.
Wet. Better stop playing with me.
Or else.
We're going to try to keep this PG.
Anywho's. But yeah, I thought that video was pretty cool. But like I said, Angel, if you ever want to come to Houston, you know what I'm saying?
Play dress up for a little bit.
Play dress up. Yeah, because they are pretty fun. Yeah. Do that. All right. Is there anything else you want to say towards that? No? Okay. So this next section is put them in their place. Do we have anything for that today?
No, we don't get bad comments.
I know, right?
We just don't.
Yeah. We've been getting pretty good comments. So usually though, put them in their place is where we answer someone back that might be talking out the side of their neck on our we're gonna have to find another segment then. Yeah, we're gonna have to, because it's y'all be supporting.
Be on point though.
Yeah,
because I think today Speak On It. We put out a video.
Wait, is it Speak On It or Say It Out?
Speak On It.
Oh, okay.
We put out a video where we said, and before I said this and before we spoke about it, I literally said what was gonna happen, and I said that when we say what we're gonna say, because I'm gonna say it again. That somebody was going to be on the internet and say, oh, such and such got a grocery store. Oh,
this
such and
is put them in
such.
their place then, isn't it?
No, this is Speak On It.
Okay, I'm going to let you do your thing.
Because this is what we're doing. We're speaking on this topic again.
Okay.
And every time you talk about what black people haven't accomplished as a group, there's always somebody that's going to come in and say, but we have XYZ, or but this person did XYZ. And I want to be clear. This is why it's a Speak On It.
Okay.
Because when I say black people don't own anything, that does not mean that there aren't black people out here that don't own a car, that don't own a nail salon, that don't own a store, that don't own a grocery store, that don't have a car dealership, What I'm saying is, I said black people, not black person. Black people don't own anything as a group. We cannot just buy black like a white person can buy white. That's what I mean. I'm talking industry, infrastructure, supply chains. I'm talking about things that bring people together as a community, work together. We do not own anything in that space. Nothing. Nothing. And we need to come to terms with that so we can fix it.
So, an example.
An example would be having a black-owned grocery store that is a pillar, a cornerstone of our neighborhoods. Like,
and you mean across the board, like
across
a
the
chain?
board. Yes.
You know, yeah.
Yes. That
So
is,
I think
it's
that's
in Houston. It's in Dallas.
Yeah.
It's in San Antonio.
Like a HEB,
Yes.
like a Kroger, like a Publix,
Like a
like a
Publix.
Winn-Dixie.
Yes,
Absolutely.
that we know that we can rely on
Absolutely.
to have our groceries
Absolutely.
for us.
Absolutely. And it's
Right?
not, and the urban section is not locked up.
No.
Isn't that crazy?
And it's like,
And it's
Even-
a slap in the face too.
even saying this, there's going to be people who are like, why do y'all need, every other group gets to have these things.
Yeah.
Right? I go down the street, and the Mexicans, they got El Supermercado. They got Fiesta, right? The Asians got H Mart.
Absolutely.
And they got another one down the street in Houston, but they have their own little communities with all like all the strip
Everything
malls
they need.
are
Absolutely.
are Asian companies.
Yes. All
right?
of them.
And then we already know white people got stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. We can't even
Yeah.
we have to give them our money.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, and what I need black people to understand, and I'm trying not to get loud with y'all because I'm getting annoyed. Black people need to own something. We need a supply chain. We need to be logistically responsible for our own shit.
Shout out though to We Buy Black.
Yes, they actually do a really good
Shout
job.
out to We Buy Black. We've invested in We Buy Black
Yes.
as well for the black-owned grocery store. So we put our money where our mouth is. We don't always talk about what we've done.
My wife got a black-owned bag right there.
Yeah.
I've bought black-owned shoes because I'm a shoe whore. You know, I don't
So
have any on right
cute.
now, but you know, we try to support as much as we can, and the support is
Let me
necessary.
shout her out again though. Hold on, where's she at? Where's she at? Maven's Shop Here on Instagram. Maven's Shop Here. So cute. Vegan. All right.
But we need more of that, and yes, that's what we need.
Yeah.
But we also need brands that can be alongside other brands. So
Absolutely.
right, when you go into the Galleria and they got Versace, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Balenciaga, and all these other brands, where's the black-owned brand in the middle of that? I'm not. When I say buy black or build an economy, that doesn't mean you only buy black.
Right.
That means that just black is a huge part of your economy, and then you branch off of that, and you can buy this car or this clothing company.
You know, we support quality.
Yes. So you still want a quality product, but we're saying we don't have a presence mixed in with those brands, right? The dude that owns Versace and all that, he's one of the richest people on the planet. So why can't we have even multiple black-owned brands along with those brands?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where white people and Asian people and Mexican people, they look at that brand the same way they look at a Versace.
Yeah. We have a few, but I know what you're saying,
on a
like
scale.
those global.
Scale now.
Right.
Like we do have some, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody's like, oh, but this brand. Oh, but that's not what I'm talking about. That brand is dope and that's cool. And I'm happy for them and I hope they can grow their brand. But even one brand ain't enough.
Right.
Because when I go into the Galleria, there's 20 Italian brands, right? There's a whole bunch of H&M type stores. What I'm saying is we need more than one. We need 5. We need 6 so that people are giving their money into our community as well, right? So not only do we buy it, but all the other cultures buy it as well.
It's like the the business that we're talking about. I won't say the name of the business yet because we haven't solidified anything, but the one business that we want to put money into and make it a chain. That is out there,
Yes.
but we need more.
We need more.
Yeah, just across the board. That's all we're
need
saying.
more.
Just across the board and from the top to the bottom. So
Yes.
from production to customer.
Well,
know what I mean?
basically, for me, it's idea
Right.
to R&D
Right.
to production to logistics to store to consumer.
Yeah, because we do have people in those fields, right?
Yes.
But we need more. That's
And
what we're
then
saying. So
I break it down again.
Okay.
So now let's say logistics,
Okay.
trucking,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm saying who makes the tires?
Oh,
You
talking
know what I'm
about
saying?
deep.
I'm talking deep. Who
Yeah.
makes the tires? That's Michelin. That's Goodyear. Where are we at?
Yeah.
Why we ain't making the tires too?
Yeah.
When I buy my truck, I gotta go Freightliner. I gotta go Mack, Volvo, Tesla. Where we at?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When we go buy a car, we all know black people buy cars.
Yes,
Why are my only options Benz, BMW? Where we at?
Yeah.
Because I even said that we don't own no car company. Somebody put, oh, there's an African car company, and I looked them up, and their sales, and again, they have decent sales, and they're a growing company. But I'm saying, where is our footprint? You know what I'm saying?
So you just got to be more specific when we're
Yes.
speaking on this, because that was a confrontational.
Because black people get so offended when you say we don't own anything.
Yeah.
They literally get in their feelings like, what do you mean we don't own anything? Jay-Z owns Rock Nation. And I'm like, okay, but why Jay-Z's Rock Nation ain't a major label? It should be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, why are we still working within the confines of what was given to us instead of branching out and doing our own?
Basically creating our own table to sit
Yes.
at. Yeah.
We
Absolutely.
already know the industry is trash. We talk about it all the time. They talk about how many black people have been robbed in the industry, all the things. So why can't we have our own major label? I'm not saying don't go with Sony or don't go with Universal. If they're going to give you a record deal, go get it.
Yeah.
But why can't we have a black one as well, since we're so embedded in the music game?
Yeah, very much.
You know what I mean? And it's like the things that we are deep into.
Well, I mean, that's a whole nother podcast, but you know how the music
is.
industry is, and you know who runs it.
Correct. And I'm saying we need our own. So even that now, the African artists that are getting signed, they're still going to the Sony and the Universal and all that stuff. Where the African label at? You know what I'm saying? Like, why it's always us with someone else? And I'm saying we need people, instead of us going with them, we need them to come with us. We need to flip it. Right? So we are going with us and they are coming with us too, because we're receiving their hard-earned money the way they get ours. And then we get to take that money and bring it into our community to better our community. Right? Because we fight for equality. That's what we're talking about.
All
but
the time.
you can't fight for equality. You can't fight for something that was given to you already. You already got it. Right? We had that since birth. Right? Ain't no white person better than a black person. Ain't no Asian person better than a white person. Nobody's better than anybody. We both born with 2 arms, 2 legs, a brain. You get to choose what you do with your life. Right? So we're not fighting for equality. What we're fighting for is financial equity equality. That should be more, it should be like financial equality. That's what we should be out here marching for, because we don't have no respect. There's nobody sitting at home saying, I need to do business with them black people. I need their products. I need their products on my shelf. Right? Maybe individually. Yeah. Maybe there's some people out there, they might want this particular
got
product.
People that want us on their shelves.
But now I'm talking the whole aisle though. I need this whole aisle of black products in a country that ain't black. Right? So we make products for different cultures the same way they make it for us. But we make it so well, the Indian people in India want our products in India. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what we need to get to. That way the commerce can change. We can do things differently globally.
Well, hopefully we can be a part of that inspiration.
I would love to be.
Not hopefully. We will be a part of that inspiring group of people that motivate others and encourage others to do something, to add to
something more.
Our community. Yeah, absolutely.
Something bigger than ourselves, something bigger, something for the community, something that grows us. Yeah. That's all I'm asking for. Yeah. And I think when people start to understand that concept, the more we talk about it, because even now, I guarantee you somebody going to sit here and tell me, well, such and such got this, and that's cool. And I mean, we could go all day back and forth, because like I said, as soon as you say we don't own anything, people get offended by it. But it's like, let's deal with our reality. The same way we want other cultures in this country to deal with theirs, we need to deal with ours. Yeah. And I feel like once we do that,
I just think it's
we
about,
can be better.
Like you said, having a conversation instead of being offended. It's like, okay, well, what do you mean by that? You know what I'm saying? Like open up that dialogue. for example, if it's something that me and you are talking about and I don't necessarily agree, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to try to see like, where are you coming from with this? Pull out your facts. Let me see what you're talking about. And then we can keep going with the conversation or vice versa. And I think that that's the issue. People are so offended that they put their blinders on immediately. The earplugs and the blinders go on so fast because they think they know everything, or they think because they see a couple black owned businesses in their neighborhoods that goes everywhere, that goes the same everywhere. But we do need to keep an open dialogue, and that is how you grow. Like, for example, our products, right? We listen to our customers.
Absolutely.
Right? Now, could we be your typical business owner? We think we know everything. Like, if you don't like it, then you suck. Like, no, let's look into what they're talking about, right? Like, if, like, for example, when people talk about like, okay, well, I don't necessarily like that kind of sweetener. Will you guys ever come out with a different type of sweetener, or will y'all ever come out with this or that? We be like, yeah, absolutely. Like, it's something that instead of us being like, nah, you use what we give you, you know? No, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be like that. That's how you grow. You keep that dialogue open, and you invite, that conversation in. That's how we will grow. Yes. And so I'm excited about that. Like, I am too. We can have this, we can go back and forth, but keep it respectful, right?
Because we want to have conversations, not
it's
arguments.
Okay. It's fine, right?
And I want y'all to understand what I'm trying to say in the grand scheme of things. This is not to get on black people. This is not to chastise black people. It's to let us know. I see
why you didn't put them in their place segment.
Yes,
I got you.
This is to let them know what we're missing, and this is not unique to America.
Right.
This is something that's all over the world.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this again because I love my people. Black people are the most loving, caring, nurturing people on the planet. Like, and I don't care if who hears this and tries to say we're not. When you can tell me, find me a group of black people that's out here actively trying to get revenge for the things that have happened to us in our past, and I will believe you. And I mean a large group. But for the most part, the only thing we've ever wanted was a chance to live.
And feel human.
Yes. We invite people into, everybody know the white boy that live in the community, right? We pulled him right in. He got gold teeth and everything. We like, come on, my G.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But we do that for everybody. Yeah. When somebody else got a problem and we feel connected to that problem, we standing up with them.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Every time.
But now we need people to do that for us.
Yeah, that's all we want.
Stand up next to us.
Yeah.
And stop having and for the white people that got a problem, every time black people say we got a problem, I'm not even talking here because we have a standing beef. That's just what it is. We have a standing beef. The people who I like, the white people who want to stand with us, and when
not
we say
just white people,
well, anybody.
Okay.
But the whole racial tension that's in this country is predominantly black and white. Unfortunately, that's just what it is. So when we stand up and we say Black Lives Matter, the people who have a problem with us, they automatically think we going straight at them.
Yeah, no.
And they'll never think that we need to hear that also. Yeah. We need to know Black Lives Matter. It's not just about y'all hearing it.
It's not about y'all hearing it.
Right. Yeah. We need to know these things as well.
Well, it is. It is about them hearing it.
They do need to hear it.
Yeah.
But so do we.
Right.
And a lot of the reasons why y'all have a problem with us is because you refuse to come to terms with what has happened to us. Because even we have trouble coming to terms with it. And we act like it's in the past also without saying, yo, these are the things that you can still see. You can still see these things happening today. Now you can see it in our economy because we don't have one. We rely on everybody else.
We're consumers.
It's almost like a new form of slavery, right? And not to say, well, you think that your life is not like let's be real with it. We work and we give our money to everybody else, right? What was the point of slavery? It was labor, right? So the people worked, and everybody else took the money from it. So now we still do the work, we make the money, and everybody take the money from us. So the concept is the same. We are the biggest consumers on the planet.
Absolutely. Well, that's why I shout out to our community because a lot of people are rocking with us, and a lot of people are
awesome.
A lot of people are like, we got a lot of money in the game. Let's put some money towards this company, and we appreciate that.
Man, we want to see Not
But
just
let's
we
do
want
it
to
for
win.
so many other companies.
Yes,
too.
we want to win, but we want to see other people win next to us.
Yeah.
We're not interested in being the only people at the top. We're not interested. Like, we want to create a multi-billion-dollar company.
Yeah, and we want
right
to create
with us,
other millionaires.
Yes, right with us. We want to see other multi-billion-dollar black-owned companies as well.
Yep.
So we just want to share it.
Mm-hmm.
We want to grow. We want to inspire. We want to invest. And even some of the things we plan on investing in, we don't expect no money from it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want the money from it. We want to see the community succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that when we start to do more, because our support has gone up, and then we can support more, and we get to really show people what we're talking about. I think they'll be proud.
They're already proud.
Yes.
They're already proud, and they let us know that every day.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
We appreciate and love the support.
Yeah.
We want to keep supporting our people, like.
And again, support quality also.
Yes.
Just quality, you know.
And for my black entrepreneurs, let's start killing the stereotype that we always have attitudes with customer service.
I was literally just
hate that
thinking about that
stereotype because it's not true.
I saw a video on that where the guy was saying that black people have the worst customer service.
It's not
so that's
true,
why he
man.
don't support. And I was like, eek. Now, it sucks because every race has people that just stank at customer service.
Yes.
Okay, because
I've seen black people at Chick-fil-A and they be killing it.
And the lady was like, so you telling me that these stores that you go into, I talked about this before, the gas stations, the hair stores and all that, they be having a straight up attitude. Although the guy, when we went yesterday, he was very nice. Very nice guy. Anyways, they be looking at you crazy like you about to steal something, blah, 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 but you still buy it, right? So she's like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you still give them a shot. You still support them. You still, because you have no choice.
Yep.
And, I hate when people say, that's why I don't buy black. Like, eek. I
can't stand
it's crazy because a lot of black-owned brands do have amazing customer service, us being one of them. Our customer service is phenomenal. Okay. We can't help when a package gets lost, right? But we definitely try to help you guys out.
Speaking of that,
let's
just say that real quick. When we ship your product off, it is no longer in our hands. We have no control. We are not USPS, UPS, FedEx, DHL, or anything in between. So please stop blaming us for your package getting lost,
stolen,
damaged, stolen, beat up, thrown around, put in the trash can, eaten by a dog. None of that has anything to do with us.
That's why I don't shop black. Wait,
Right.
what?
Yeah, we've gotten emails with people saying, "Oh, my product came damaged. That's why I don't shop black." We didn't do it.
We didn't do it, but we do. Like, if a powder is busted or something like that, we definitely we fixed it, the problem, but it's not us. It's not us. We do not ship it off to you.
You gotta
like that.
try to bust them bags. Like,
I did a video showing how durable the bags are. I hit it with a baseball bat,
and it did not open.
It didn't open. I dropped it from the roof, from the mezzanine up there. We're gonna show it. We're gonna show it on here. But yeah, like, I showed how durable the bags are.
So you gotta try.
But these mail carriers be.
I don't know what they be doing.
They got a lot going on though. So, but they just be throwing stuff, and then sometimes too. If people steal from your doorstep, that's also not on us. Y'all gotta realize. Y'all know that. Don't do that to us.
Don't do that, and don't give us a 1-star review for that. You know what I'm saying? Look, when we package it up. And Mama Peach do a phenomenal job making sure everything.
She put hearts on it and everything.
Yeah, she doing all this cute stuff for y'all.
Yeah.
She close it up, put the tape on it, put the label on top, and we give it to USPS. Our hands are off. We done.
Somebody was like, they stole my stuff.
Then
we make sure though, we put on the site though, like, please make sure that your package, wherever you have it going to, make sure it's a safe space. Like, there's certain, like, for example, where we used to live on, in Florida, I won't say the street, where we used to live, I would have never.
No, you had to be there waiting on it.
I need a sign for this.
Yeah.
And if I ain't here, don't leave it at my door because I know my neighbor's going to steal it. And I'm not going to blame the shipping company for it. I'm not going to blame the.
It's not a knock on anybody. This is just our reality.
Yeah.
That joke
so
was going to happen.
We got to deal with it all the time. Yeah, it's hilarious. But don't say that black people don't have good customer service because you mad because somebody stole your stuff and we ain't got nothing to do with it. That's not fair.
Now you mad at us.
It's not fair.
You mad at us.
not fair.
Oh man.
So stop doing it.
Please stop.
Stop doing it.
And one more thing. The first time y'all hit us up, don't send us no email in all caps.
Oh.
That's rude.
Yeah, a little bit.
To me, I'm reading that like you yelling at me.
All caps is definitely yelling.
Yes. I'm like, give us an opportunity
to help
you first.
Yeah, because we're happy to do it.
Yes.
That's why we have customer service.
Yes. Give us that opportunity. Give us that leeway to try and fix your problem before you get all bent out of shape.
I had bought these shades. I forgot the name of the company now, but it's a black-owned brand. I bought these shades, and it was taking a long time, like a month. It didn't say pre-order because I do read for sure, just to make sure that like I didn't, miss anything. Mm-hmm. And it didn't say pre-order or anything like that. And I'm like, dang, it take a month to get it. It didn't say like, oh, these take a month. Because some sites will say like it's going to take 4 to 6 weeks. And you got to know that it takes 4 to 6 weeks. Leave them people alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. It didn't say any of that. So I reached out like, hey, I ordered a while back. Here's my order number. Can you help me find my package? Did you guys ship it out yet? Is there any issues with it or whatever? And he was like, oh, my God, it must have just slipped through the cracks. Your order must have just slipped through the cracks. I will send it out tomorrow. I said, cool. Mm-hmm. That's it. I didn't go bashing the company. And he did send it out. But I didn't go bashing the company, the brand. I didn't say that's why I don't shop with black people. I just reached out and gave them a chance to rectify the situation. That's all we be wanting.
Traumas on us. They hit us up expecting a fight.
Right.
And then when we respond how we respond, it's like, oh,
that's sweet.
Thank you.
Right.
Y'all
so
got a nice of you.
For life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love
but
y'all.
they ready for the fight right off rip. Hit
they
you
got
up.
PTSD.
Where my package at? You said it was going.
They got PTSD.
I just got it. That's the one that be killing me. That would be killing me.
All the time. Some lady was like, are y'all scamming me? Oh, never mind.
I just got it.
My husband put it in the house.
But they be ready for the fight.
They be ready to go in on it.
They be like, wait a minute, USPS just came.
Now, shout out though to day one, to our day ones, because they know we don't play like we do not play about y'all. We do not play about the product quality. We do not play about the shipping times.
Y'all trust means everything to us.
It does. Sometimes now, like our sleep and burn bottles.
Yes.
The shipping is tripping, but that has nothing to do with us. But we try to let you guys know, like, hey, our sleep and burn.
If we could make the bottles,
oh no,
we would be making the bottles.
But we
probably gonna make the bottles.
But remember when we had the issues? Okay, let me get comfortable. Let me get comfortable. So, or more comfortable. So, remember when we were printing out labels with another company? Mm-hmm. So they messed up our print. Mm-hmm. They messed up some information on our labels. And we were like, they did it too many times, right? So I don't know if you guys remember. If y'all been following us for a while, then you probably were on that live where we were talking about making our own labels and creating our own. We went and got a label maker, label machine. We ended up doing our own.
Oh, see, when you say label machine, like we just went to Best Buy and got one.
I'm sorry. No.
Okay.
Thousands of dollars.
Our label machine, I don't want to just be putting stuff out there. It was over $25,000.
Yeah.
We went and got the real deal.
Yeah.
Like that's what I be trying to say when we trying to do good business.
Absolutely.
We went and got the real machine.
Yeah, so we didn't have to deal with them messing up our labels, making us look bad, because at the end of the day, the customers are going to look at us because it's we are quarterbacking this thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And we didn't want our quality to drop by using a cheaper labeling system.
Yeah.
It needed to be the same quality and everything that we was getting before. We was just paying so much.
Yeah.
For those labels, and them labels, they was taxing us for them labels.
Yeah, they were.
So we're kind of, and I guess that's also what I mean by creating those supply chains. So there might be a day soon where every black-owned product that you get, like a beauty product or whatever, are in bottles made by us. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So now we spread out.
Yeah.
So when you buy that black-owned product, not only are you supporting the business that's selling it, but you're supporting the company that made the bottle to put it in there.
Absolutely.
And we hope that the actual item that's in the bottle was also manufactured by black people.
Yeah.
So now you got the whole package right here. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
And we're not saying that, no, let's not buy from anybody else. We're just saying, let's build.
Let's build something dope.
Let's keep building. Yeah.
We are so dope.
We want to build generational wealth.
Yes.
But also cultural wealth. I think that is so important. Like, what's really cool about, we talk about our children being better than us and our children having more opportunities than us. I think that this is the best time to create their future and create not just our kids' future, but a future for all of the kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we mean by cultural wealth. Like, a lot of times these other races, they already have a plan for the future. I felt really bad. I had this conversation with my grandmother, and she just was like, I don't have anything to leave y'all. And I'm like, first of all, we taking care of you.
Yes.
We don't need you to leave us nothing.
You
but
had to survive what you had to survive for us to be here.
But that was the problem. That was her issue. You know, she was like, you know, these other people, they have things to leave their kids. They have a will that has so many things, like whether it's money or expensive things, you know, that you can reap the benefits from, right? Homes, land, all this stuff. She was like, I have nothing for y'all, and I'm gonna do the opposite. Right. We're doing the opposite for our children. They're gonna have multi-million-dollar businesses, billion-dollar businesses that they can like cash in if they need to, or land or assets, all these different assets. You know, it's unfortunate that our grandparents and our grandparents' parents and you know, just our generations before us didn't have the opportunity to do what we're doing. So we want to create that generational wealth, but we also need to create cultural wealth. So it's like, oh yeah, you know, people be like, oh, I wasn't born with a silver spoon. Who are they talking about?
White people.
White people most of the time, right? They ain't talking about us. Yeah. We born with a plastic spoon, okay? If any spoon, right? And so we need to create job opportunities. We're creating job opportunities. So put your money where your mouth is. If you want to talk, right? If people want to talk, be the change you want to see, because that's what we're doing, right? We said, okay, I'm tired of seeing all this crap on the shelves for people that are trying to be healthy, right? So what did we do? We said, we'll put our money where our mouth is. We put over $2 million into this so far. More now, but more now, yeah. But we said we're going to put our money where our mouth is, and we're going to create. Instead of just talking and talking mess on the internet, we put our money where our mouth is. So if you got something to say about it, then you create something. And it only makes us win. Yes. It don't hurt us. You know what I'm saying?
If you really got a problem with it, create it. We'll support it.
Absolutely.
So if you got a problem with anything I'm saying, if you think you could do better than us,
do it.
I'll support you.
And we mean that in the best way.
Hell yeah, I'll support the mess out of you.
Yeah. Like, hey, yo, we need to team up, you know?
But going back to what you were saying about your grandmother and their generation, I'm going to say this for anybody that's older listening to this. That's not what we needed from y'all. That's not what we needed to get here. Yeah. We needed to get in this position, and we couldn't have done it without the generations doing whatever it was they had to do
to survive.
To survive.
Yeah.
To get civil rights passage.
Yeah.
To get us, you know, to survive the Black Wall Streets and all the things that have happened and the lynchings and all that. We needed y'all to survive that.
Yeah.
In order for us to get here. So now that we have the knowledge in our hands, now you've given us the keys to say, hey, y'all know what to do now.
Yeah, you pass the torch.
Yes. Now sit back and be proud of us as a group, though. Yeah. So that the older generations can be like, yo, our struggle wasn't in vain.
Because unfortunately, a lot of Black people do leave their kids with bills. Yes. That's it. They leave them with no insurance, no nothing. People got to do GoFundMes for funerals and stuff, which is really sad. You know, it's just,
But by building up our community and creating more wealth within our community and educating, you know, more education in our community, we can start to learn more about life insurance and different types of insurances that may help us. Yes. Being able to own our blocks that we fight so hard for, which is something that's crazy to me that you talking about you from this block or that block. No, nobody own nothing on the block. We should own the block. If we're going to fight about it, own it.
True.
Like, and then let's stop fighting each other.
Right.
Like, let's fight for our blocks because they are blocks, and let's everybody fight for the blocks, all of them together collectively.
Yeah, I love seeing when people buy the block.
Yes.
Like, I want to go back and buy the block that I grew up on, and I want to do the same for yours that you grew up on. And then more, of course, but that's where I want to start. I think that would be incredible. And then, you know, not kicking people out, but just, you know, like we talk about a lot of stuff, y'all. We talk about so many things, but just, you know, gentrification, but in a good way, if that makes sense. No, I don't think gentrification, but upgrading the neighborhoods. You can still stay there, but we just want to make it beautiful and safe for you. You know,
we talk about protecting our own neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Stop preying on our neighborhoods.
Yeah.
It's time for us. Like, we know better now.
Yeah.
But there's so much information out here. The internet's been incredible for us. Like, we know the statistics. We know all these things. We know that there's a lot of legal money out here. So what I'm saying is, how about we start collectively trying to do better together and stop all this individualism? That's what's killing us. Let's protect our hoods.
Yeah.
Let's stop preying on each other in the hood, and let's protect it.
I guess that was our Say It Loud segment.
Yeah, well, I guess we on a couple things.
Yeah.
But we need to say that super loud.
Super loud.
Like, let's stop with all the craziness in our neighborhoods and let's start building them back up. Let's build up our rec centers and our community centers. Let's get some community gardens. Let's clean up. And I know some of this stuff is expensive. So I'm not sitting here saying like, oh, I can't afford to fix my fence, or, you know, and I get that
too.
Yeah, I get that. And we missing the old dude in the neighborhood with the cigarette at the end of his mouth that can fix anything.
The mechanic.
He'll fix your fridge, your car.
The handyman.
Yeah, we missing that now. We need that back.
Yeah, real bad.
Yeah, real bad.
Yeah.
Where everybody can't afford a general contractor.
True.
But if we did it collectively, our neighborhoods would be cleaner.
There are some really cool neighborhoods that I've heard about. I need to look them up, but there are some really cool neighborhoods that do bartering. Like, they do gardening in their neighborhoods, and they provide fresh produce for their neighborhoods. Like, you can literally go and pick from the garden respectfully, of course.
Yes.
Right. And then, like, they have like libraries, bookstores, and we just need more of that. Like, we're not saying we don't have that. We need more in more places, you know. But I think that those types of communities are incredible. Let's keep doing that type of stuff. We have something that we're working on too, real estate wise, for the community. I think it's going to be really incredible, because we're going to start where we reside, and then we will spread from there. But we really, again, we continue to ask for your support, because that's the only way that we can do this. That's the only way we can continue to build and create opportunities, not just for ourselves and our family, but for potentially for yours too and other people's families. Like, so many incredible things that we want to produce in the future for you guys. So I'm excited about that. So keep supporting.
And then we hope to be buying from more people who look like us. Like, as far as part of our supply chain. So when we need ingredients for certain items, we want to use as many black farms as possible. Yeah. Right? If we need our
from the
powder
rooter to the tutor.
Yeah, we want it.
That's what my mom says.
We just want an economy that makes sense for us, that keeps recycling money back in our community so we can build them. That's it. Yeah. I think that we don't fully understand how great we can be. And that's as a group, that's collectively all over the world. We could be phenomenal if we allow ourselves to be. And we stop holding ourselves back. We have to stop trying to rely on ourselves all the time. We have to be able to stand on our word.
You know what else I was going to say? Since this is a relationship podcast for the most part, and it still has something to do with what we're talking about, couples, talk about your future.
You have
talk about not just like what y'all going to eat next week, but how are you going to create? And this is a question that you can ask each other, and it's something that you can really have a conversation about, is how are we going to be of use to our community? What do we want to see? Like, what can we contribute, basically? And it may not be something that you do together, but you can support each other in doing it. You know what I mean? How can you add to the community? Like, let's see what we can do. And it doesn't have to be this huge ordeal. But like, if you're a hair braider, right, and you're really good at it, maybe you can do classes for the little girls in the neighborhood so they can learn how to make legal money and they don't have to depend on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because like not in school, when I was a kid, I learned how to braid hair watching my mom. And that helped me to save up a lot of money when I learned how to do hair. I was able to help my mom with bills as well, but also create my own way. And I didn't have to depend on any man to, you know what I'm saying, to give me money, right? Little stuff like that. Or if you are a mechanic, you know, like bring the little boys in the neighborhood, little girls too, if you're interested.
Yep.
But whoever's interested, and they don't got to be young or old. It doesn't matter the age. But like little classes, you know, where you
Teach
can
them what you're doing.
teach them what you're doing.
Especially
like
if you got a little project card.
yeah, like things like that. Like you can add to the community that way because you never know who you're inspiring, and you never know whoever you inspire, you never know who they can become. I'll never forget my teacher, Miss Donaldson. Shout out to you, Miss Donaldson, my English teacher. In high school, I remember falling asleep in school in class because I was working really hard. I've been a hard worker for a long time. I did rehearsals. We did shows sometimes, you know, we did shows some nights, school nights, which that's a whole nother podcast. But anyway, she went off on me. She went off on me. She told me to come outside. She did, yeah. She told me to come outside, and she was like, what you won't do is be a failure in my class. Now, mind you, I did have an A already in there, but she didn't want it to slip, I guess.
I had a C, so imagine.
Oh, oof, oof.
Imagine.
Oof.
She went off. She
like
had my
Pedro
mama.
says, oof.
She had my mama and my coach.
I bet she did. But
Yeah.
she wanted to see greatness from us. And she inspired me. You know, of course, seeing my mother work hard has definitely inspired me and made me the woman I am today. Because I'm like, oh wow, she's handling it like I could do it.
Yep.
You know, but I want to be this instead of that, or I want to do this thing instead of that, or I'm good at this instead of that. But like, you never know who you're inspiring, and you never know what those people can become.
And
you
before,
know,
especially if we put this whole segment out before people get their little Twitter fingers, you know, going, I want to let people know that what we're saying doesn't mean it's going to be easy.
Oh,
like we don't believe that this is going to be an easy process.
This hasn't been easy for us. This business thing.
We also have a lot of group trauma that we deal with that we don't really. Cause we talk about our individual traumas, but Black people as a group have traumas, and we need a lot of healing. This is not going to be an easy process to come out of what we've been for the last 400 years. Our history is more than 400 years, but a lot of us don't know it. So we have to go off of what we know. And it's been tough, but we can be better than what we've been through.
Absolutely.
And I think that when we understand that, we'll know, like, this is going to be an uphill battle. Bless you, mama.
Thank you, baby.
This is going to be uphill like crazy. We got to deal with people's just whole demeanor when it comes to
trusting us.
Yes. You know, and
trusting us as a group.
And I get that. It is going to be hard, but if we do not start, we will be stuck in this same cycle where we're in last place in every financial statistical category, whether it be household income, home ownership, employment, and not just here, everywhere. But if we want to be better and better our circumstances, it can only happen with us first.
But I think that people do feel like, because I've had conversations with a lot of people, and some of them feel like, well, we're so far behind that it's no use. That's crazy talk.
Yeah. Oh my Lord. I think what we get to do is we get to take all the, I'm going to say, mistakes from every other group of people's economy, the things that they did wrong or have been doing wrong. And we get to come in now, we get to create our own.
But nobody ever seen where the people, you know, in those races be coasting because they think they about to coast straight across the finish line.
Yep.
And that person that is hella determined in the back, going. They don't give up, and they pass those people that are comfortable because they feel like, this is my place. I've already won. No, we are resilient people.
When we figure this out, we will be the most unstoppable group of people on the planet.
But that's what they're scared of.
And they can't stop it because we got to know it now. But knowing it is only half the battle. Now we got to implement it.
Absolutely.
But we can be
and maintain it.
Yeah, we could be something so phenomenal. Like, we can't even understand how great we can be as a people.
Yeah.
Like, our culture is so dope and so diverse within itself that we gravitate towards the good parts of our culture and start leaving some of that BS alone. Yeah. Man, our upside is phenomenal.
Unstoppable.
It is insane. We already shown that we can come from slavery, right? And I'm just talking about here in America. We can come from slavery to being the most financially powerful group of Black people on the planet. How? How?
Crazy. Yeah.
How? But even that don't put us in the proper place in this country. So now it's time to be like, okay, let's Let's make a couple steps up.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
But if we just gonna keep sitting back and being like, okay, well, white people got it, or Asian people got it, or Indian people got it, or Mexicans got it.
But it is hard. That's why. And some people don't. They just want to live their life.
And that's fine. I want them to live their life. But what I'm saying is, support black while you living your life.
Mm.
That's your contribution to your community. Everybody not gonna do what we doing, and that's perfectly fine. But what you can do is you can talk with your dollars.
Period. Put your money where your mouth is.
You can talk by that.
Yeah.
And when you see a black-owned company, you spend with a black-owned company.
Mm-hmm.
But that black-owned company has to give you a superior product. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what I talk about a lot. Is like, we're not begging you for your support.
I'm sorry. That lemon pound cake is hitting. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We're not begging you for your support. What we want to do is trade y'all a phenomenal product for your hard-earned money.
Yeah.
That's what we want to do. And I think that collectively, if we start doing that, we can, man, most of these ideas are ours already.
Mm-hmm.
Almost everything we do came from us.
Yeah.
And it's like, we need to capitalize off of it now. The clothes y'all wear, y'all go and buy Versace or whatever, more than likely they got a black designer. They lead designer black.
Every time.
Like, more than likely. You know what I mean? We over here fighting each other when...
Or they're stealing from black designers.
Either one.
Yeah.
Either one is one of them.
Well, we hella innovative.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been able to weed through the BS for years and still figure out a way to let our creativity shine. You know what I'm saying? To let our ideas come through.
Yeah.
We just need to own our ideas.
Yeah.
We keep giving our ideas to everybody else.
Yeah.
We need to own them.
Yeah.
They ours.
Yeah.
So it's like when we learn our greatness is in front of us, man, I'm excited because I don't know what's going to happen between now and you know, I hope I grow old and crusty as hell. Right. You know, and I would love to see the change from being an 80s baby and growing up in the crack era to seeing black prosperity by the time I leave this earth in a way that we've never seen it before.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. I want to see little black kids running around black neighborhood having nothing but fun.
Hella affluent neighborhood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nothing but fun.
It was these little girls that I saw online. Their mother and father surprised them with Beyonce tickets. That was dope in itself. But a lot of the comments under the post was like, yes, little black girls growing up in that bougie neighborhood. And it just made me smile so hard because, you know, what kind of neighborhoods we grew up in. But our kids, we laugh about it, but we were like, literally, it's funny because we were watching a baking show or whatever. We love watching those. And there's a roach and a doctor. You had to bake like a little the roach character. You had to bake it as a cake, and then the doctor, a crazy dentist or whatever, you had to bake that. Anyways, Amari was like, "What is that?" She was talking about the roach. Our kids have never seen a roach before.
Yeah, that's like a regular thing growing up.
Right. Like, we laughed so hard about it because we was like, "Oh my God!" Wait, what? Amari, Paige, they've never seen a roach before. That's crazy to me. Good. And then like the way they dance, we're like, we got some suburban kids. OMG. But, you know, we laugh about it, but it's something that we worked really hard to accomplish when it comes to giving our kids opportunities, putting them in places that will allow them to shine. You know what I'm saying? Allow them to be great, and them not having to focus, like you said, on the traumas and not having to focus on the things that we had to focus on.
Kids.
Just be kids. Yeah. You know? And so anyway, I thought that video was really cool. But yeah, a bunch of black kids running around a black affluent neighborhood, no drama, you know, just
because that's one thing we say all the time. Like when we go outside, we like, damn, we wish there was more black families here. You know what I mean? I wish there was more black families.
Are there any in our neighborhood?
I think 2.
Like 2 black families.
I think 2, and I want to see more. You know, maybe we
shout out to our neighbors though. They cool.
Yeah, we got some cool neighbors.
Yeah.
We just want to see more of us. Because there was one time we was in Irvine, and we was sitting there, we was watching all the families play, and we was like, damn, it'd be so dope if this was mostly black families doing this.
Also.
Yes. Like alongside, like we here too.
Yeah.
You know, and we didn't even have our kids with us at the time.
Yeah, we was just chilling.
Yeah, we was like, it'll be so dope, and we saw like 2 black people. Was it 2 or was it 1?
It was 1.
Yeah, it was 1.
Yeah,
It was 1.
it was only 1. Anyway, this was a good conversation.
It was.
Babe.
It was.
It went all over the place. Which
yeah,
is
and
good.
I think we need to put this one up differently from the other. This need to be a much longer little segment.
Okay.
Because I'm tired of this right here. But such and such. I'm like, I just need them to understand the point of black people don't own anything.
Okay. Well,
they got to understand that.
Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out the length of the segment. We can make it work. But with that being said, make sure you guys support all of our brands from Peja and Amari. That is going to be newly relaunched soon. Super excited about that. That is our soft girl era brand right now. It's going to be, we're going to be adding a men's line soon. But for right now, it's focusing on luxury lifestyle, you know.
We do a lot.
Yeah,
it just is.
It's a clothing brand named after our first 2 children.
Yep.
And
what's going to be named after our 3rd one is also coming soon.
Yes.
Another business.
Yes. But check out PejaandAmari.com. We have some really cute clothes in there already, some fitness wear, but we'll be adding a lot more things in there for the relaunch. So keep an eye out on that. And then we also have TeamLaShae.com. That is where you can get the fitness accessories that you need to help with help maximize your results with your workouts, like booty bands, resistance bands, discs, sliding discs, jump ropes, all the things, waist snatchers, all the things that can assist you in your fitness journey. What else, babe? One of your favorite brands?
Oh, say it loud.
Yes.
Our other clothing brand.
Yes, it's our merch. Our statement brand that highlights Black excellence. It's called Say It Loud, but the site is sayit-loud.com. We have some really dope
pieces
there. So check that out as well.
And y'all are watching Price Media.
Yeah.
It's another one of our businesses. We've been upgrading our production equipment.
Yes.
So we're going to start doing more of our we already did all our commercials.
Yep.
So we're going to be doing more.
Yay. Yay.
And should we just tell them?
Wait, about what?
Like our show that we're planning.
No, not yet.
No?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay,
not
that
yet.
time.
Not yet.
Well, how much leeway we going to give them?
Not yet.
Okay. We'll give y'all the details soon.
We got a lot that we're working on, y'all. Just stay tuned. The more you watch, the more you find out about us, and the more that you learn about the things that we will be releasing soon. And and hopefully the more you are encouraged, inspired, motivated.
The more y'all support, the more we grow.
Yep.
We got some great things planned.
Yep.
So, like I said, we're going to keep giving y'all dope products. Y'all keep giving us y'all support and watch how innovative we can be.
Hey. All right. With that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will see y'all next week. Same place. Same time.
Maybe not.
Oh.
Well, same time. But who knows where we're going to be at.
Who knows?
We trying to get busy around here.
Period. And
now that we got our little stuff set up and stuff, you know what I mean? We can take it with us. We're going to be doing it. Like 1 camera, 2 well, we got 3, but we know we could do it with 1 now.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
So we could do it anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
So same time. Might be a different place.
Yeah. Well, same place, like they'll see us. Whatever. We'll see y'all again soon. Love you guys so much.
All right,
Peace.
y'all. Peace.